Hey guys, and welcome back to our White Tigers Rising series here with the Truro City Football Club. We are here at the end of January after another brilliantly strong month for us. Couple of things to go over. As you can see here in the league table, we are now currently second in the league table, 3 points off the top. Although Port Vale has a game in hand, and unfortunately we weren't able to beat them in the last episode, so we didn't claw points back that way. They're still in the Johnson Paint Trophy, I believe, or they just got eliminated. So they should be getting their game in hand back at some point relatively shortly on that front. But nonetheless, we're 5 points clear of third, 6 clear of going into the playoff spot, and we are 11 clear of dropping out of the promotion conversation in general. So we're on a flyer. We're having a great time. We're doing really, really well. Really pleased with how things are playing. Other thing to note, as you can notice from the finance screen, the plan worked. Our match against Chelsea, turns out we made $1.2 million in that game. There were 50,000 people at Stamford Bridge. We'll get into the score, the highlights. We were definitely on the short end of the stick, but it didn't really make a difference because we got exactly what we needed out of it. So we now have a bunch of money in the bank to kind of help secure the club. Our stadium expansion's done, so we're now putting about 2,000 people a game in there, so we're actually starting to turn a profit. At least we were turning a profit last month after every home game here now. So I'm pleased that we're now starting to make money, so now's the time where we're going to start looking at what investments to make in the club in the summer. So I think we're going to start looking potentially at youth facilities, maybe our standard training facilities. So we have some work to do on that front, but at least we're in the black. The club is doing well on that front. So just a quick look at the squad. Goals: Freddie Tracy is now up to 20 goals in 31 league starts. On that, Victor, he's got 8. George Lapsley's been coming on a little bit. He's got 5. We've got a handful of other guys scoring, so we're starting to score. Ben Holmes has set a team record with 15 assists. He's unfortunately injured. He should be coming back here just in a couple of days, so we'll get him back. So I suspect he should be good for 18 to 20 assists, which will be fantastic. Again, he's just been the absolute man for us. And in the last bunch of games, Dion Pereira, who has been filling in for him, has been filling in phenomenally, as well as Freddie Tracy. So we've got a couple of 8s, a couple of guys near the 8s. So the team's really starting to play well, which is good because I think we'll be able to keep this up. We'll keep focusing on automatic promotion, and as long as we're doing that, the summer's going to be huge, and next season's going to be crazy as we take a giant step forward into League One, hopefully. So that's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the first highlight. Okay, guys, so we're back here, and the first game of the month was an away game at Northampton in a number 3 versus number 4 clash at the time, and we came out and just blasted them. Great show from most of the defense. Matthew Penny had kind of an inconsistent day, so we got him off. Freddie Tracy really wasn't jiving at the front there, so we got him off. But otherwise, I think we played really well. We controlled what was going on, and we were just really good. They opened the scoring in the 19th minute. Let me just turn. Okay, that is turned off. They opened the scoring in the 19th minute here. So got caught up in the run of play here. We got back so that they couldn't really counter us, which was nice. But then Penny just puts in a really crap back pass. They're right there to take advantage of it, and we're down 1-0, and he's going to the bench after a short day for doing something stupid. Wes McDonald gets us back here on a dead ball situation. Just beautiful cross from Dion in there. McDonald slots it in. We're back drawn level. At this point, the rest of the first half was pretty quiet. We made some substitutions in the second half, and suddenly just woke up. Dion again having a great day, finds Victor on a great run. He just takes a little bit of space, finds that far post corner there, and drops it right in beyond the reach of a diving goalkeeper for a beautiful second goal. And then Big Stu Brown on a set piece, far post, just has to do the little bit of finishing work there. And we were up 3-1 and closed this game out. So a huge 3 points for us. Not just because we need the wins to keep pace with the top, but also putting a little separation between us and Northampton below us. So a great result overall. So that's it for this one, guys. See you in the next highlight. Okay, guys, so this was the FA Cup third round game at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea in front of 49,285 people, and they watched Chelsea pound the crap out of us. We did score, and we scored a really nice goal. So I felt pretty nice that we at least managed to get one on them. But we got beat by a Champions League team. There's really nothing more to say about it. Like I said, the goal was to get here and get the money, and that's what we did, which is all we really wanted out of this experience. It was good to play at this level and to see. I don't think it really had any real effect on the squad, at all. But so Matias Garcia gets it started in the 15th. This was definitely, just individual quality there around the center backs and knocks it in. This was different from our Newcastle experience, where I thought we played Newcastle very well, but the scoreline didn't reflect exactly what the game was. This one was an accurate reflection of this particular game. Regis Makengo gets them up 2 in here inside of 21 minutes. Just a deflection. He's in all kinds of space, and again, individual quality beats us all over the place there. At this point, we did manage to claw one back and make it 2-1, which was really kind of interesting. Nice ball out wide to Holmes. Gets himself a little space. Pereira's right there. Manages to slot it home, and that's 2-1, and I got a little excited that, hey, maybe we're not going to lose so bad, or who knows what the hell's going to happen. Good thing Donny Van Beek stepped up in the 40th minute to shut those beliefs down. We got wailed on in a corner there, which was disappointing. Very disappointing. And then in the second half, Matias Garcia decided he wanted a second half hat trick. So in the 60th minute, he put the pedal down. And there was very little we were going to do about it. Oscar was just fantastic. Picked out a brilliant run, and what you gonna do on that one? And then 73rd minute, because after all, what the hell? While we're winning, we might as well go all the way. Just a terrible tackle from Kenlock there. Garcia's all by himself in the 6-yard at the top of the 6-yard box, and he bangs that one in for the hat trick. And then in the 85th minute, just to make the pain perfect, they score on another set piece, unmarked on the corner. Just blast that in on the near post. And we were done. So like I said, I wasn't worried. I'm glad it wasn't worse than this, but I think we got what we wanted out of this particular experience. We're out of the FA Cup now. We're out of all the cups, so we can kind of work our way to the end of the season with just the league to worry about. So that's it from this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next highlight. Okay, guys, so we're back here for the home leg of the Cornwall Derby. And, unfortunately, we lost 3-2 early in the season away at Plymouth. This time, we got our revenge, and we took them down 3-1. They were effective on the counter, but once we kind of got into the second half, we shut them down. Freddie Tracy got the scoring started early, and we got but just before the half got back at it and just didn't stop in there. So Ben Holmes, again, playing brilliantly, finds Freddie Tracy over there by the near post, and he just gets a great little flick on. And that's 1-0 for us out in front nice and early. They did claw one back a short time later, and I was afraid we were going to get into that same mess we got into the last time with them. Just all by himself around the penalty spot area there, and he bangs it in Just well worked by them. So I got a little nervous, and then some of the brilliant goals started working. So this was just Danny Sharp off the corner kick, just belts it into the back of the net there. And that was really, really pretty goal from him. And then Freddie Tracy finishing it off with a brace in the 63rd minute. Just turns on some individual quality, drives into the box, bashes it into the top. Two guys covering him, and just brilliant work for him there. And we win 3-1. So a huge, huge win. Plymouth were in second at the time. This allowed us to leapfrog them. They've started a little bit of a drop down into the promotion playoff zone after this. So just a great, great job for us. So that's it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next highlight. Okay, guys, so this was the road game here against Accrington Stanley. Nervy affair, to say the least. Freddie Tracy, again, coming up huge with a brace in this one. They did go down to 10 men late, which let me feel comfortable that we were going to get out of this one in good shape. Overall, I would have liked to have been able to put them a little bit deeper down, but unfortunately we beat them sort of by the bare minimum. These guys are lower down in the table, kind of mid. Were they mid-table? Or are they? No, I'm sorry. These guys were starting to climb, and a win here could have put them into the promotion playoffs. So they've been, upper mid-table team the whole time, which, it's good that we're winning. I would have liked to have been able to put a little more distance on it. I thought we played well and effective on the counter. They shot a lot and were on target, but it was all very soft. A lot from distance because we really were controlling things. But anyway, let's jump into the goals here. So big Freddie Tracy in the 36th coming out for us here. Dion out wide, finds him with a little bit of space, gets his head on it off the inside post, a little lucky, but it turns in behind the diving goalkeeper, and we're up 1-0. They then clawed one back just after halftime to get even with us at 1-1. Just a far post there. I thought when he went with the touch before the shot, we would be able to stop it, but we just couldn't get in and do it. Just a really nice effort on their part. And then 3 minutes later, we get big Freddie in there, and he's just going to turn on the individual quality again, gets a couple of steps, blasts it over the keeper's hands right into the top corner, and he's having a brilliant month for us here. On that one. It was the only reason he didn't get man of the match on that one was just that Dion was so good with his assists and picking things out. But another great display of individual quality from Freddie Tracy, and I think he's looking like a striker who's going to be with us for some time to come here. So that's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next highlight. Okay, guys, so we are here back for our feature game of the month, and it was the home leg of the home game against Gillingham here from Brickland Park in front of almost 2,100 people. So now that our new stadium is open with the new section with the seats in the stadium is open, we are absolutely packing them in game after game here, and the crowd was not disappointed with the display that they had here. So let's jump in and take a look at all the highlights. Again, another brilliant game from Dion Pereira here. So while Ben Holmes has been fantastic, his replacement has stepped up brilliantly for him and is making it very difficult for me to decide what to do when Ben gets off of being injured and how to rotate these guys because they're both playing so well, which I guess is a good problem to have overall. Oh, just a tight angle from Theobald there. So Penny with throw-in, Grayson. I like how we're working the ball better. I feel like we're getting almost unlucky for them. But here we go. Free kick in there. Dion's outside, picking it up. A little bit of a melee. Gets the cross in. Freddie Tracy just extending that big leg out. Slots that bad boy right into the near post. And we're up 1-0. Dead ball situation, which always makes me nervous, and Theobald gets his head on it. Unfortunately for us, he just couldn't do anything with it, but he was wide open there, which is disappointing. Down the side, Freddie doing his other work because he does like to occasionally get the assists, cutting in, trying for that goal again that he's been doing, and unfortunately just doesn't get it. But always fun to see. Dion right there to pick the ball up. Freddie gets it to Keshi Anderson there, but he unfortunately can't put it away with a clean look on goal. This one, Kinsella, he's back now. Lapsley. Oh, they're playing advantage. They get Hopkins out there. Unfortunately, Rose can't do anything with it. We're pushing him back. We're back solidly, making sure that everybody's covered. The defensive unit is strong. He gets a little bit of space, but just can't put anything on it. Keeper had it well covered. Just a bad throw in there puts us under pressure here quickly. But as you can see, 3 guys back while they had one there, so we were well covered on it. So I wasn't worried we were going to get caught up in a counter there. So we had everything kind of well controlled and well covered. Freddie gets it in. Dion, unfortunately, just no real power behind it, but a good clean shot. So after halftime here, I'm feeling pretty good. We're up 1. We're kind of controlling and dominating things. We're getting a lot of opportunities. So I feel like there's at least one more goal coming in this one. Good thought, just a little too far there from Dion to Freddie Tracy. Kinsella and Trent trying to work it in. Unfortunately, can't do it. We snag another corner. Dion lofts that one in, just over the top. So we'll do it again. And George Lapsley uses his big head, drives that bad boy into the back of the net. 3rd time's the charm, and that's 2-0 to Truro City. Insta highlight here always makes me nervous. Got real afraid we were about to get pegged back on this one. But just nicely done there, nicely mopped up. Team's playing calm and collected. I was a little nervous back there given some of the mistakes we've had this month with putting ourselves under pressure or giving up goals with poor defensive back passes and such. Freddie with just a sweet little move to dive away from the tackle. And here, Joe Grayson, free kick. I think that's the first one we've scored this season. And just blasted into the back of the net to put a little bit of class and quality on the victory here today. As we're up 3-0, and now we're just in close down mode. So as you can see, team's back nice, well covered. Not bothering Cornell from that distance with that kind of a shot. Nobody making a run. So now we're just in our professional mode here. We're gonna close this down, walk away here, go with our clean sheet. Just a crazy shot from deep that's not bothering anybody. But we're gonna get out of here with what we need and continue to drive and put points on the board to give us some space and really secure our bid for automatic promotion to League One here. So not much doing. They get it out wide, but it's well covered. The cross is just way too deep. Little nervy there, but we managed to get away with it and get clear. Crossing in again. That's always make me nervous from those corners these days because we really are a bit leaky. On those kind of pieces, but we force them to go all the way back to the keeper on this one, so we pretty much kill everything off. And there you go, guys, in the feature game of the month, Truro City 3, Gillingham 0, a solid second place on 55 points so far. And that's it for the games this month. I'll see you guys in the wrap-up. Okay, guys, so that was it for the month. We're now on a 3-game winning streak. We're in really good, or a 4-game winning streak in the league here, so we're in a good shape. So this month we're going to go to relegation level or relegation embroiled Scunthorpe, which is a game I think we're going to win. Stevenage is going to be a tough game, especially on the road. I'd like to get points out of that one. Exeter is a game I think we really need to be winning, especially at home. Wrexham's going to be another tough one on there, so hopefully a point is good. And Rochdale's a game we definitely should be winning. So, a 9-point month I think would be pretty good. Anything more than that is icing on the cake. So that's it for this episode, guys. Remember, if you like the series and like what's going on, please hit a like on that on the video. If you like what we've got going on the channel, smash that subscribe button so you can get all the content coming out on FM Central. And remember, check out the links next to it. Check out Paul's Creating a Legacy series with FC United of Manchester. There's some great things going on there. So if you like watching some, lower league teams work their way all the way to the top, check his series out. And then if you need to catch up on mine, I got my link to the whole playoff. And that's it for this episode, so guys. So I'll see you next time. Bye now.